26 under up there. Looks like the ultra might be more forward. Hey, a lot of people throw in this quite good condition just floating around. So it's booked in for the 12th, but they reckon it might come forward. So some correspondence to the Libby stayed at the out to line up with their subject to sale conditions. I don't know if oh, awesome, that's great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome. Welcome back to some of you as we kick 2025 off here in the Harcourt's Grenadier Auction Rooms. Gosh, it's good to be back. Lisa Yardley and I, we've been counting down the days to get back in action, working alongside some wonderful people for the year ahead. We get the opportunity to work alongside 8 wonderful sets of owners here in the auction rooms today, some great purchases too. We've got one of those auctions being brought forward, 7 in our regular catalogue. All the information for today's auctions are contained in that copy of the order of sale on the back tables there, so grab one of those if you have not done so already. Now to my left hand side we have Karen Phillips in the white. She's our auction manager. If you have any issues, any questions throughout the day, just approach her and put those her way as well. As I said, Lisa and I, we have the pleasure of being your auctioneers. We'll alternate throughout the day to work through what's ahead of us, but a couple of formalities. Just firstly, as always, we work under that best practice guide for auctions that's been put together by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. It will provide successful purchases with a copy of that REA guide as well before you sign a sale and purchase agreement. As for the conduct of auction, how our auctions work, it is just like this. Each and every one of our properties is offered for sale offered for sale subject to a confidential reserve. Subject to the bidding achieving that reserve and our owner's instructions, the highest bidder from there on will be the next owner of that property. As auctioneers, we'll identify any of our licensed colleagues if they're placing bids on behalf of a buyer here in the room today. We have the ability to refuse bids if we don't believe the bid to be in the best interests of our owners. It'll solely be up to us as auctioneers to determine any unlikely disputes here today. As auctioneers, we also hold an ability to place bids on behalf of our owners. This is what we refer to as a vendor bid. If we place a vendor bid, we will call it a vendor bid very, very clearly. We will only place a vendor bid if there is absence in bidding from the floor, and we're only going to do so below the reserve price. All it is an indication that there's a bit of work to do in the bidding yet to achieve that outcome of a successful sale. Now, quite importantly, at the top of the screen, our owners have the ability to withdraw their property without declaring a reserve price. What this point alludes to is if we don't get to a suitable level in the bidding here on the auction floor, that auction is going to be then paused, and we're going off to the side with our owner and our highest bidder into a negotiation. In some cases, the buyer in that negotiation will improve their position to a level at which our owners will instruct us that their property is to be sold and withdrawn and sold to that buyer, meaning it will not come back to the floor for that possibility of further bidding. So you need to hold the highest bid at all times to avoid any disappointment in terms of missing out. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, if the hammer falls in your favour and you are the successful new owner and purchaser, we're going to ask you before you're off to celebrate to do the following three things. Sign the memorandum of sale, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete that GST Schedule 1 if that applies to your relevant purchase. But we start the day off. We welcome Robert Down from the Beckenham team as Sales Manager Grant Milligan. A pleasure to work alongside you both, and of course your wonderful owners here at 49 Conway Street in Summerfield. What a spot it is. What an offering to start the day off and start the year off. Freehold is the title. 675 square metres is the size of that section you look to acquire. Yours the end of February, the 28th day of February to be precise. That is going to be settlement date and move-in date as well. But it's a home that's received an awful lot of love over the years. I think it's 40 years our owners have called this home and resided here. A massive, massive tenure, making this a very rare and very special opportunity for you to acquire and enjoy for yourself. The care it's received evident in the presentation. The garden, of course, alongside that, that's gone on to win a number of local gardening awards as a result. But so much charm, so much personality to it all in terms of what it contains and offers. Great outdoor spaces and places to relax, to entertain, to just sit back and unwind. I love the flexibility of the wee office or studio down the back there. That presents some good options too. And you know the many strengths of this location. Lovely and peaceful and private. You've got the calibre of schooling, the nearby amenities. It's unsurprising, really. Our owners have enjoyed it for the last 4 decades. But Conway Street, we're here seriously to sell. So buyers, I look to who buys. Opening bid, who wants to start? Who wants to acquire? What do we think? We waited 40 years, we can wait a little longer. What's an opening bid? What's the money? 720 down the back there, sir. Welcome and good luck to you. 720 and off we go. Maybe a rise of 10 from there at 730 or stronger. You call it out, tell me. There's 30 on the back wall. At 730, can I suggest 40 or maybe 50 a strategic play? But ball's in your court over here and the rest of you. Hold the highest bid on the back wall there, sir, at 730. 35, we'll try it with a wee handful at $735,000. Do we go to 50 now, sir? At $735,000 this side. Same courtesy if you want to work forwards with 5 more at 740, but have a bit of $735,000. Here in front and in charge at 735. First call and we count down at $735,000 for Conway Street for the opportunity really is 40, welcome back at $740,000, double up in 50 this time. Try it at $740,000. Started it, do you finish it? At 740. Back on the back wall. At 740 is at 45 to make it a little bit more comfortable and easy. Once called at $740,000. I chase another 5. Second call at 740. 42. Okay, just the pair. Behind, but only by a little bit, sir, at 742. Should we try the 45? It's 742 for Conway Street. Beautifully presented, flexibility of the studio, the office at 742. Once, twice at 742. 44, another pair?
Yeah, 500.
Okay, 742 and a half. $500 on top. 742, 500. Is it enough? I wouldn't have thought so, not to be deterred over this side. It's 742,500. Is it 45 to come back in? It's 742,500. 743 gives me the other half. It's 743. Contemplate and consider. Consider your future here at Conway Street, sir. You're getting awfully close. It's $743,000. Is it another 500 or we lunge at 45 or 50? First call at 743. Penultimate time. Bid here at 743. Do we try again? Third final time. Bid here at 743,000. Considering contemplating. Okay, if that is the case, I'm going to talk quickly to my owners. Don't go anywhere, sir, but down here you hold the highest bid. It's $743,000. I'm going to seek some instructions. We're going to do so with you along to the side here. Lisa's going to carry on with auctions. We're going to come back with an update very shortly.
Well, a very good morning. I join with Ned and the team in welcoming you back to Grenadier House. Wonderful to be underway with our 2025 auctions. A very warm welcome to Jackie Moore from our Harcourts Akaroa team. Bonjour. Lovely to have you here. And we welcome your owners for this very special and rare offering. An absolute collectible piece here in Devotials. On offer, of course, AKA 32 and AKA 61, known as the boat sheds. They are the beautiful green and white striped boat sheds there in the middle of the picture. Your settlement date set down for the 13th of February. Of course, this is a right to occupy under ECAN, and what an amazing right it is to occupy such a special and sun-drenched site here in Devotials. My owners said, Lisa, this is our happy place. We love spending time here. You've got those two dominator doors that you roll up and the sun just floods in. It doesn't matter the time of day or the tide. You're going to be able to get your boat in and out. Of course, it comes with that very valuable winch as well, making boating a breeze. It has got power, it has got the rainwater there as well. You can go over and barbecue. It is just an absolute fabulous opportunity here. So conveniently close to Christchurch, pop over after work. It's plywood and wood throughout, nice and safe and secure. It is a very special part of Banks Peninsula, and I think just that absolute sun-drenched location is so accommodating to one and all. It's been a fabulous family abode here for near on 2 decades, and it is absolutely a collector's piece, as I said. So, love to know what your thoughts are in regard to value here in Devotials, an opening bid, an opening offer. Here to help you, here to assist you. Where do you see value, folks? Start me away. Don't be shy if you've come to buy. I'm here to assist you in your journey to purchase. Green and white stripe, devoted here in Devotials. Look, can I make it any easier? Is there 100,000 to get underway? Got to see upside in value there, surely. 100,000? Bid? Yeah. Welcome in, sir. Lovely to have you here. Good luck today in your aspirations here in devotionals. At 100,000 underway, do we say 1 1/4, 125? I look for now. First call with my starter. Second opportunity. 125. Can't make it any easier than that. Third call. Well, sir, a vendor bid at 125, not selling at that level. Do you say 150 or more? Work with you. 150 on the nod, was it? Got you now, sir, at 150. Is there 175 here in the room? If you're here to bid and buy, this is your time to do it, or I pause with this good gentleman and we begin our dialogue. Sometimes that can conclude out of the room. If you want to have an opportunity, need to bid now. 175 I look for. First call. Second opportunity here in devotionals. Any further interest, or I pause with this gentleman. He gets that first right to buy. Third final call. Sir, it looks like it's you and I at this stage. Let's have a private conversation, see if we can get you sorted here in devotionals.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Going back to Conway Street, productive conversation out of the room. Has seen that bid lifted to $750,000. My owners have said after 40 years they are parting with it very much for sale at $750,000. So I give you that one last opportunity. If there's a better bid in the room, put it forward now, or the hammer falls at $750,000. Counting down for the first call at $750,000 and we sell. Second call at $750,000. Third final call at $750,000. Oh, he's back, $750,000 and a little half. What timing, sir? You're making things interesting at $750,000, $500. My advice over this side, you don't want to miss something for $500. Continuing the search, the hunt. Changing your mind, it's a sign of strength. It's $750,000 and a half. Do we go 51? 750, 500, big decisions being made. They can have it, gracious. Once at 750 and a half. Second, certain. Third final. Going. Gone and sold, it is yours. Well done, what timing. Thank you for your efforts over this side of the room. Congratulations to our outgoing owners. Right, ready to move forward. And ladies and gentlemen, if we can keep your attention, bit of hush in the room, we're going to move forward with the next of our properties, capping off the good work of Jeremy Brown and Matthew Luce from the City team. They bring 62 Medihouse Street in Marshland to your attention, to the auction rooms. Described legally as a freehold title, 617 square metres, and the 14th of March 2025, the settlement date to look forward to. But an opportunity to ensconce yourself into this prestigious location that is Preston's high calibre of home that sits around you. This a home our owners have enjoyed since new. They've again looked after it very well. Those that have visited, you'll have found, as I did, that the presentation again was just absolutely faultless in and out, recently refreshed and ready. It's in excellent condition for the next fortunate owners and family to enjoy it as much as they have. Love the options you have with your living space that's available, that separate internal lounge, making family life and entertaining very easy as a result. Externally, that choice of not 1, 2, but 3 decks, the one off the master, the one off the main lounge, and of course that extra out the front there, complete with spa pool. That's just going to make this such a fabulous venue when it comes to having those family gatherings, those get-togethers, those barbecues. Nice, quiet locality, as I say. People who live here, they absolutely love it. So Medihouse Street, opening bid to start this time. What's the money? 950, precision bidding. Was it in the corner? Do I have you? I do indeed. 950 and off we are. At 950, I'd suggest $1 million an easy step to take. Who rounds me off? At 950. First call at $950,000 as I chase a cool, comfortable one. Second, third final at the $950,000. Is there $1 million in the room? Look, if there's not, I'm going to have a conversation with my bidder in the back corner here. Values here, you know it is. At 950. Well, if that's the case, quite all right. We'll do some work off to the side. There's some work to do, and you'll appreciate that. We can't sell it at 950, but let's see what we can get together. If you'd just like to join us. Right, ladies and gentlemen, back to 62 Meadowhouse Street. Again, conversation taking place out of the room has seen that bid lifted to $1,120,000. Property for sale at that figure, $1,120,000. To the room we look to again, though, is there anything more? Or the hammer falls at $1,120,000. First call and we go. Second time at $1,120,000. Third final. Back corner delighted to announce we're going. We are sold. Well done. A brief recess, ladies and gentlemen. Well, from one Preston's property, we look to another, ladies and gentlemen, brand spanking new. 38 Georgina Street here in Marshland. Johnny Nichols from the city team in charge of the campaign. Paperwork, clear and concise. Freehold title again, 634 square metre section and not far to wait for settlement, being the 27th of February of this year. But architecturally and aesthetically delightful, this property from start to finish. That combination of materials, the form, the function it offers. Love the cathedral ceiling there through that main living, the light that it brings into that space as well. Of course, down the far end, beyond that magnificent kitchen, the more formal lounge, again giving good options to separate the generations as required. From there, the home just flows on and out to a lovely private backyard space there. You've got the decking there to soak up the sunshine too. Master bedroom, that's a luxuriously appointed retreat for the breadwinners to make the most of too. It's just a property that is very impressive with everything that it offers from start to finish. A true family home, sumptuous in its 260 square metre floor plan. So 38 Georgina Street, ladies and gentlemen, to you again we go to. Opening bid. 1.1, Jaggy from the team working with a buyer on the telephone. We're underway at 1.1. I'm going to look for 1.2 in the room. First call at 1.1 million. Second call at 1.1. Easy money. Is there 1.2? Third final at 1.1. Jaggy, I'm against you on a vendor bid, 1.2. That's on behalf of my owners. Look to be better than that. At $1.2 million, that's a line in the sand we need to cross. At 1.2, do we go 1.3? What's the response to it? At 250. Okay, work with the 1.25. $1,250,000. Is there other interest here? Or we have a conversation. First call at $1,250,000. Look for 1.3. Second call at 1.250. Third final at 1.250. Jaggy, we are pausing with your buyer there. We're going to have a chat. 1.250. Auction paused.
apologies for the delay in proceedings. We've had some very good negotiations. I left the room at $150,000. That bid's been increased to $365,000. The property has been withdrawn and sold. Congratulations. A pleasure working for you and your family. All the very best for the future. Congratulations to our new owner. Well done, Jackie. A great auction over there on Banks Peninsula. I'm just going to take a wee break and get an update, and then I'll be back. All right, moving along in the catalogue, I welcome Vic Raha, Melissa Davenport, their business owner Grant Milligan, and our wonderful owners in for the auction of 17 Beaumont Drive in the heart of Rolleston. This is a fabulous parcel of freehold land, 1,345 square metres over that quarter-acre dream here in Rolleston. Speaking of dreams, your settlement date is a very auspicious date, the 14th of February. Vic, can you tell me what day that is?
14th of February.
It's Valentine's Day! So imagine buying your partner, spouse, a home for Valentine's Day. You'd always remember your home's anniversary, unlike Vic. But on to the home itself. Well, I had a fabulous visit yesterday with our owners. For 8 years, they've called this stunning home, the stunning residence home here in Rolleston. They've loved everything about it, and you can tell it's been much loved. The presentation is impeccable. You feel so at home, and the fresh air, the sunlight, and nature abounds around you. You'll be aware that you're able on this corner site to potentially move that fencing and gather more land should you need it for games of cricket. But being that corner site, it's just so open and spacious. Entertaining is an absolute delight, whether it be inside with the formal and informal living spaces, or outdoors. You go down to these amazing gazebos. It's got a Balinese feel to it. You've got TV screens. You're very much in entertainer's dream down there as well. Excellent accommodation in this home, and it offers families extended or blended very much space to call their own. Rolleston has just gone from strength to strength, and for those of you who have listened to our podcast, this week we had Trade Me on, and they said Rolleston is one of the most searched suburbs here in Canterbury, and for good reason. It is a lovely place to live and to enjoy. So, bidders and buyers, your moment to shine. Number 17 Beaumont Drive. Where do you see value? Start me away. This is a great forever home. Can I make it nice and easy for you? 900,000, you'd see upside and value there in bucket loads, I'm sure. Someone want to start me away? 900 I look for, or more. Well, happy to start on behalf of our owners at 900,000. We move in quarters, but don't let me limit you in your aspirations here. 925 is where? First call. Second opportunity. Great off-street parking for campers or boats. Good turnarounds or teenage cars. Third and final call, or 925, also a vendor bid. I'll lay out that roadmap for you. Easy commute in and out of the city. Is there 950? Where? First, second opportunity, third and final call, 950, my last vendor bid. You've got the preschool across the road, the little ones sorted. Great infrastructure in Rolleston. You've got a new shopping centre coming up as well, making it so easy for you. Is there 975? Or do we move to that next stage? I'll place my last vendor bid at $1 million, ladies and gentlemen. You need to be above that. We do have some strong conditional interest. So pass it in at $1 million. All offers presented tomorrow at 2 o'clock to our owners. If you've not seen the property yet, I commend it to you. Vic, Melissa, happy to get you out there for a visit. But all offers tomorrow at 2 o'clock, so don't delay making yourself in contact with Vic and Melissa. Good luck to you, our lovely owners. All the best in your next chapter. A pleasure working alongside you. Thanks.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update to come for you on Georgina. We'll be back with you with that in just a moment. In the meantime, we move forward. Really appreciate your patience, but a pleasure to work alongside for the first time in 2025, Keith McDonald from the Beckenham team and his team here at 9 Endicott Place in Huntsbury. The contract, of course, making clear that it's a freehold title, good size section here, 788 square metres more or less, the quantum of it. The 21st of March, giving ample time to get organised before that settlement comes around the corner. But treetop tranquility, bit of a mouth twister, but that's what's on offer here. The lower slopes of the Huntsbury Hill, of course, the amenities of the flat within easy reach, easy drive on access here to the property itself. Just as you can see, they're surrounded by the established trees, provides the scenery above it all across the cityscape there. But the home itself of a really good scale. It's really going to support growing families' requirements and needs. There's that room to really flourish and to thrive. The options, of course, to spread and sprawl above and below. The same going externally there with the balcony up top, patio below, flat lawn space there in front as well. All of it, that outdoor living, that is very, very sheltered. But as you can see, north facing, lovely and sunny. Again, families value this location with the strengths that go hand in hand with it of the schooling, and as I said earlier, nearby is plenty of good shopping and amenities too. So lots to like about 9 Endicott Place. I just think this is a property where you get an awful lot for your money. So buyers, to you we look to. Opening bid, number 9. Enjoy the lifestyle upon the hillside, here on Huntsbury Hill that is. What would you pay? Gosh, a lot of home for something like $750,000. I'd start there. If it's in the room, a figure to work with. Well, Keith, comfortable placing of the end of it at $750,000, and I thought we can cross that easily. 775, 800, is there a hand up? First call at $750,000, I hold that. Look for participation here in the room. Second, third final call at just $750,000, who puts up 8? Little surprising, Keith. If there's not a hand up, though, we're going to talk to parties post-auction if we need to. Move forward with the campaign. Last opportunity. Right, Keith, if that's the case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the property back to you and we're going to carry on working. We're going to carry on working, though, with a pretty attractive price tag now that I'm going to announce to the room here and those online. That price, $899,000. That will own. Number 9 Endicott Place, $899,000. Very good value. If you have not seen this, get through quickly. Talk to Keith McDonald down the back there. Thank you, and all the best to our owners. Just a brief Right, an update, ladies and gentlemen, on Georgina Street. We have got there in the end. We've had conversation out of the room with Jackie and his buyer on the telephone there. Jackie, just confirm that bid with your buyer now stands at $1,377,500. Thank you. Very precise, but $1,377,500. We've found a new owner. Is there anything further in the room, or we sell at $1,377,500? First call, twice called, and we go. Third final, on the phone, going, and Gone and sold. Well done. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you to Johnny and his owners as well. Right, Jess Shane waiting very patiently in the wings. If you want to make your way maybe to this side, Jess, we'll put the full attention on you with 52 North Parade in Richmond. If we can maintain a bit of hush, ladies and gentlemen. North Parade here, what is on offer? Firstly, just legally outlined in the contract here as being a freehold title, 491 square metres, the size of that parcel. The 20th of February means just a couple of weeks away, and this can be home moving forward. But what a lovely home it is, a home with that ageless charm, that elegance to it all. But sitting alongside that is, of course, modern enhancements and improvements. Gives you the very best of both worlds as a result. Love the timber flooring, of course, the wall panelling, the lead-like glass as well, but the improvements, key spaces to the kitchen, the bathrooms, they've had the money spent upon them. DVS system just means it's a warm, cosy home year-round also. You've also got the benefit of that second living space. It can maintain or continue to be just that, or possibly could be that extra bedroom. So that gives some good versatility to how you configure and how you enjoy this home moving forward. Peaceful outdoor space, very handy for all life's needs and necessities, is the Palms nearby, just a matter of minutes away. So 52, North Parade, ladies and gentlemen. What's the opening bid? Who is the opening bidder? What do we start with? A figure, some noise. What would you pay? Well, look, Jess, I'm going to make it very easy. Is there a bit of, say, $700,000 in the room to get involved? Jess, I think you've got a party already putting a conditional foot forward, and we will be dealing with that party and others if we don't see some activity here in the room. Is there 7 to have a conversation? We're going to move forward with things and may not stick around very long at all. Once, twice, third. Okay, if that's the case, quite all right. Look, I'm just going to simply pass it straight back to you, Jess. As I said, we've got people keen to talk to you, already are talking to you. If you have interest in 52 North Parade here in Richmond, you need to be quick about reaching out to Jess and having that conversation. As I say, I don't think this will last very long at all. So thank you and all the best to our owners in terms of getting that together.